What is up? Trizzle here with Clashers Corner, tuning in with another great video. Today I'm going to be bringing you guys another installment of the Art of War. This is a continuation of the series of basically high-level tools, resources, anything related to elite warring. Today, as you can see, I am going to be highlighting Clash Track. This is I wouldn't really quite call it an app because it more or less directs you to a website at clashtrack.com. But you know, in terms of the organization, this is a very useful resource to anybody that has a large clan family or has to manage arranged wars, has to be ever mindful of keeping track of a lot of statistics for more than just people in their one clan per se. It's pretty cool because with this resource, it allows you to, sorry about that guys, it allows you to get into a lot, pretty much. If we go into some of the options that we have here, starting with the dashboard, that just brings you to basically your current war. So when you click on that, it does give you the schematic where you break everything down. Now there is one thing that I must say with this, a lot of it requires you to enter in the data manually. So when you have a war, you actually have to go in. Basically what I'm saying is that it doesn't sync with the actual game data. It would be amazing if it did, but then it would probably have to be like a licensed Supercell product. But the long and short of it is that it allows you to keep track of everything. When you have a war breakdown, it allows you to go in. You can update your stars, update the actual defense levels of your base, your opponent's base. That way you can kind of see how everything breaks down. I will say that out of my personal use, I didn't really use it that much in terms of updating the information in real time, only because it kind of is like just being a little bit redundant, because the interface in Clash, you know, with the Clan Wars tab, it does all of that for you. So if somebody, let's say, hits base 9, gets a 2-star, and then 20 minutes later somebody goes in and cleans up the base, gets a 3-star, in real time, are you going to go in and update that so-and-so got a 2-star, and then afterwards go in and put in that so-and-so got a 3-star? You may have to track it at the end of the war, but in real time it can be a little bit tedious, is the point I'm trying to make. Now, one of the things that I did want to highlight on here is the tool section on this, which is pretty cool. It has a breakdown for your progress tracker. Obviously you can see how well you're doing when you look at your base. However, this actually allows you to visualize it in a way that it gives you goals. You put in everything about your current upgrade levels, and then it basically gives you a breakdown of everything that you need to upgrade, how much resources that you actually need to do so, how much walls you have left. It actually even tracks your progress, broken down on how much you're farming. So that way you can use it as a way of tracking and charting your progress, i.e. progress tracker. Tactics editor, essentially just what it says. It allows you to put in information on a particular base. That way you can instruct your clan on using a particular army for a particular base. For example, on base 7, use Shattered Laloon. Base 6, use Stone Goho. That sort of thing. So the cool thing is that you can actually take a picture of the base and then upload it. Again, it can be a little bit tedious in terms of you doing that in real time. As we all know, it's hard enough to manage your regular account, let alone having to do it and then actually go back and record it for every single thing that you do. After that, we've got the war weight calculator, which is a very important tool. One of the the other videos that I did in the Art of War series, highlighted coc.guide, which was similar in the sense that yes, you're able to figure out your total war weight in that sense, but that video was a little bit more specific to the structures, what each individual weight of the items were, whereas with this is the collective war weight. This is basically in terms of when you're trying to add up balancing to calculate matching. If you were setting up an arranged war, that is what that would be based off of. This, I do have to make a quick point though, guys. This site, this app, let's say Clash Track, was definitely brought into the Clash world at a time when we didn't have arranged wars, we didn't have friendly wars. So way back when, some of you guys may already know, you literally had to figure out each and every single person's war weight, so that way you can get a general breakdown of what your clan weight as a whole. So if you wanted to set up a arranged war, then you would get with the other clan, you would give them a general breakdown of your war weight, so that way when you guys searched for war, you would do it at the exact same time, and that would allow you to have the highest possible chance of matching a particular clan if that's what you wanted to do. But again, that's the way of the past, how amazing technology is and how far we've come that we do not have to do that. I do know that in terms of war weight, now this will be more so for bragging rights more than anything else, because as far as calculating goes, it's not really as pertinent as it was today as it was back then, because we do have the friendly war, arranged war option, and as such it kind of defeats the purpose of having to match everything up. With that being said, it's still a pretty cool resource, because like I said, it would allow you to still get an overall consensus. With the advent of engineering clans, you can actually really dial in and basically make your clan as light as possible and as heavy as possible in certain areas. I don't want to get into too much on engineering clans. That's probably a topic for another video. In fact, I probably will make a video about that. But for now, just a really good tool. War matching tool, pretty much the same thing. However, this just gives you a spreadsheet, more or less, so that way you can utilize this with the other clan. And again, guys, this is really and truly, some of this is a little outdated, so I'm not going to say that, you know, this is the best site in the world. However, I did feel that it was worth highlighting, not just for some of the tools and resources that it has, but the ability to have, you know, your base calling, your, I guess, base strategy for each one of those bases. It's something that there's not a lot of resources like that available. So one that does it this well and it does it for free, you can't complain. That will pretty much bring me to the near the end of the video, guys. I don't want it to carry on too long, but again, I just wanted to highlight just another basically item in the toolkit for you high-level war clans out there. You elite war clans, your CWL clans, aspiring clans. This stuff is for you. In any event, I really do appreciate you guys watching. Again, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, like and comment, and Trizzle tuning out. Thanks so much.